Hello everyone, this is Mr. S, and today we're going to be focusing on discounts and markups. So of course, when we go to the store, we've seen discounts. That's when we could say a pair of pants cost $10, and then now they cost $8. That's an example of a discount, or like maybe a shirt is 15% off. That's an example of a discount. And for markups, that's the opposite, where maybe a shirt that used to be $15 is now $20. That's a markup. So it's very similar to our lesson yesterday's lesson, our last lesson. However, there are a few key differences. So let's begin with an example. So the very first thing I'm going to do is we're first going to start with finding a sale price. And what this means is you're going to find out what the amount is going to be after you do your discount or your markup. So that's what the sales price is. So the way you do that is you apply first our formula, which is going to be A equals the percent over 100, P over 100 times W. So we know that A means part, P means percent, and W means whole. So let's apply this to an equation. So let's say we have this example where the original price of a video game was $35, but today it is 25% off. What is the sales price? Oh, sales price, not sales prices. So in this equation, you might be asking, what is the parts? So because we have the percent is 25, we have the whole because it was 35, but what is the part? So let's see. So first, I'm just going to put everything together. So we're looking for the part, we're looking for A, and it equals the percent over 100. Or divided by 100, I should say. What is the percent? 25% divided by 100. And then you're going to multiply that by the whole. So the original price was 35. So the whole will be 35. So now let's just continue. So we're going to do 25 divided by 100. So this is when you divide any number by 100, at first I was going to actually divide it. But remember, when you divide any number by 100, all you're going to do is move the decimal point to the left 2 places. So when you multiply it, you move the decimal point to the right, but when you divide, you move it to the left. So I'm going to move this decimal point 2 places. So therefore, it's going to be 0.25 times 35 now. And that should be much easier. And for this one, I could just do it to the side here, just to go over how to multiply decimals. So 35 times 0.25. So 5 times 5 equals 25. And then 3 times 5 equals 15 plus 2 equals 17. Then I'm going to put a 0. 5 times 2 equals 10. So 0, 1. Then 3 times 2 equals 6 plus 1 equals 7. And since that's just a 0, I'm just going to put, since there's a 0 there, I'm just putting a 0, which doesn't really mean anything. Yeah, it's just a 0. So I'm just going to add everything up together. So it's going to be 5 plus 0, 0 equals 5. 7 plus 0, 0 equals 7. 1 plus 7 equals 8. However, how many places after the decimal point are these two numbers? 2. So that means I'm going to move the decimal point 2 places, 1, 2. So that means our answer is going to be 8.75. So therefore, In order to know what the sales price is, we know that 8.75, this is not the full answer. This is not the sales price. It's how much of the original price we're taking off. So we're going to do 35, which is the original price, minus 8.75, which is the discount, and whatever this is going to be the sales price. So you might be asking, oh, how exactly do I answer this? How do I answer this? All you have to do is, first of all, you need to remember that 35 is not just 35. It's 35.00. So you need to make sure all the decimals are lined up, and then we're gonna start subtracting. So of course you could use a calculator for this, but for the first example, I always like to go through all the different math procedures. So of course we can't do 0 minus 5, and we can't do 0 minus 7. So I'm going to cancel this 5, turn it into a 4. We're going to turn this into a 9, or I'm just going to cross it out and put in 9. I'm going to turn this into a 10. So 10 minus 5 equals 5. 9 minus 7 equals 2. Can we do 4 minus 8? Nope. So we're going to borrow, turn that into a 2, then we're going to turn that into a 14. 14 minus 8, I believe that is 6. And then we're going to bring down the 2. So therefore, after the discount, after 25% off of 35, our answer is going to be $26.35. So the original price of a video game was $35, but today it is 25% off. What is the sales price? $26.35. So I know that was a lot, but the more we do it, the more easy you'll get. Okay, let's do another example. Okay, so for our second example, we're going to do this right here. The original price of a, I'm going to write over here because it's blurring a little bit, skateboard is $50. The skateboard, that's a skateboard, is on sale for 20% off. What is the sales price? And remember, sales price is basically what is the amount it's going to be after we apply the discounts. I'm sorry that it's blurring off to the side like that. I hate that, but whatever, we're going to try our best. All right, so let's find the answer. So of course we need to apply our handy dandy formula here. And since we're looking for the sales price, we need to look for the part first. That's the very first thing we need to do. So we need to do A, which is what we're looking for, equals the percent. What's the percent here? 20. Remember, the percent is always divided by 100 times the whole. And what is the whole? 50, because the original price is 50. So that makes 50 the whole. So now we're just going to do our first step, which is dividing the percent by 100. And by doing that, we just move the decimal point 2 places to the left. So that's going to be 0.20 times 50. So this time, remember, you can use a calculator. So this time I'm going to use a calculator. So 50 times 0.2 equals just 10. So remember that this is not our full answer. This only gives us the parts. In order to find the full answer, we need to subtract the part from the whole. So I'm going to do 50 minus 10, which equals, as you may imagine, is 40. So therefore, the sales price is $40. So just to recap, the original price of the skateboard was $50. The skateboard is on sale for being 20% off. What is the sales price? And after doing all the math, after applying the formula, actually, we saw that the discount took off $10 off the original price of 50. So we just subtracted 50 minus 10, which equals 40, and that gave us our grand answer of $40. Okay, now let's see if you could do it. Okay, so here's our next example that you're going to do all by yourself. And yes, I'm so sorry that's about all the writing for this lesson, but you'll be okay. So our question is the original price of a t-shirt. I'm so sorry that it's blurry on this side. I don't know. I can't focus it. Of a t-shirt is $15. The t-shirt is on sale for 35% off. What is the sale price? Question mark. Okay, so at this time, I want you to finish writing everything, and then when you're done, I want you to pause it and answer this all by yourself using our formula. So I want you to pause. 3, 2, 1, pause. Okay, so by now, you should have already finished answering everything. So let's go ahead and answer it together. So, of course, I'm first going to put everything into my formula. So very first thing we're looking for is the part, which is going to equal A in this instance. I don't know what that is on my finger. So A equals the percent over 100. So what is the percent? Oh, 35% right there. Over 100, because we're going to divide it. Then you're going to multiply it by the whole. If the original, well, and the whole in this sense is the original price, which is 15. So I'm going to put times 15. So very first thing we're going to do is easy peas. We're going to divide it by 10. Divide it by 100, which is where we move the decimal point 2 places to the left. 1, 2. So that means it's going to make it 0.35 times 15. So you can multiply this by hand, but I like to use a calculator. So that is going to equal 5.25. However, remember, this is not the answer. It only tells us the parts. In order to find the full answer, we need to subtract this from the original amount. This is just how much the discount takes off. So it's going to be 15 minus 5.25. So remember, when you see something like this, you shouldn't feel confused. You should remember that this 15 has a secret 0.00 at the end. So I'm going to subtract. So of course, can you do 0 minus 5 or 0 minus 2? Nope. So we're going to borrow from this 5. It's going to turn into a 4. This is going to turn into a 9. And this is going to turn into a 10. 10 minus 5 equals 5. 9 minus 2 equals 7. We can't do 4 minus 5, so we're going to borrow, turn that into a 0, turn that into a 14. 14 minus 5 equals... Oh, no, I was going to say 1. Oh, my gosh. 14 minus 5 equals 9. So, therefore, our sales price is $9.75. So the original price of a t-shirt is $15 and the t-shirt is on sale for 35% off. What is the sales price? It is going to be $9.75. If you got it right, give yourself a big check. If you got it wrong, it's very much okay. We're learning, we're all learning together. Just make sure you watch it, make sure you understood what exactly I did here, and let's keep on. We're going to be finding the original price. So what that means is that we're going to be finding, after you may like get a pair of shoes that might have been like 40% off, then you're going to see, okay, so if the shoes are 40% off and now they're $25, how much were they before? That's what you're going to do when you're finding the original price. So what does that look like? Let's see. So let's say we have a scenario where the question is the sales price of the shoes are $33 and they are 40% off, period. What is the original price? Question mark. So I'm so sorry that over here is so blurry. There's no way to fix it. I'm so sorry. Okay, it's just the focus is on the main part here. But still think you could see it over there. So let's keep on going. So to answer this question, the very first thing you have to do is subtract the percent from 100. So I'm just gonna put step 1, subtract percent from I'm just right here, 100. So we're going to do, so in this scenario, the sales price of the shoes are $33 and they are 40% off. What is the original price? So therefore the percent is 40 here. So you're going to do 100 minus 40. So what is 100 minus 40? 60. So in this scenario, in this scenario of step 1, subtract the percent from 100, 100 minus 40, 60, and it's going to be 60%. And then afterwards, for step 2, you're just going to continue doing the same formula that you've always been doing. You're going to do A equals P% over 100 times W. Except this time, you're not looking for A, you're going to be looking for B. In this scenario, the A, the parts, is actually $33, and you're trying to look for a whole. The whole is the original price here. So let's keep on going. So if I were to plug in everything, the A would be 33. The percent, be careful, the percent wouldn't be 40 anymore. You're going to use this new percent. So the percent is going to be 60 over 100. And then you're going to multiply that by W. So we don't know what W is, so we're going to find out what W is here. So let's keep on going. So first things first, what's 60 divided by 100? All you're going to do is just move the decimal point 2 places towards the left. So that is going to be 0.6 times W equals 33. So now, when you're here, you may say, Mr. S, what am I supposed to do? Think back to your algebra days. We want to get the W by itself. So what is happening to the W is being multiplied by 0.6. So what you're going to have to do is the opposite. What's the opposite of multiplication? Division. So you're going to divide both sides by 0.6. And in doing that, these 0.6s are going to cancel each other out, and it's just going to be W. And then we have to divide 33 by 0.6. So of course, we could always do this on the side, or we could also use a calculator, which I'm going to do. So if we do that, 33 divided by 0.6 is actually 55. So the original price is $55. And there you have it. All right, let's do another example. We're about to do our second example, and here it goes. It is the discount on a DVD is 50%. Let me just make that like that, period. It is on sale for $10, period. What is the original price of the DVD? Question mark. So the discount on a DVD is 50%. I'm still so sorry that this side is kind of blurry. I don't know why it's doing that. But the discount on a DVD is 50%. It is on sale for $10. What is the original price of the DVD? So let's find out. So the very first thing, remember step 1, you don't just jump into the equation. You first subtract the percent from 100. So what is the percent here? 50. So we know that 100 minus 50 is obviously going to equal 50. So we're going to keep the same percent in this equation. And then we're going to plug in our percent proportion formula, or our discount formula, basically. So we're looking for, actually, no, in this scenario, we already have the part. And in the part, it's always the amounts that the money amount that they give in these type of questions. So after they apply the discount, that's going to be the part, which is 10. And then we're going to plug in our new percent, 50 over 100. And then we're going to multiply that by the whole, which is what we're looking for in this equation. So, of course, when you divide 50 by 100, you're just moving the decimal point 2 places towards the left. So that's just going to be 0.5, and then you're going to multiply that by W, and then you're going to bring down the 10. So, of course, just like how we did before, we want to find out what W is. So we're going to divide both sides by 0.5. And then these are going to cancel each other out. And then I'm going to use the calculator to find out what's 10 divided by 0.5. And that answer is going to be 20. So the whole is going to be 20. So, and it makes sense because the discount on a DVD is, so honestly, you didn't really even have to do this. You could have just looked at it and just kind of guessed. But the discount on a DVD is 50%. It is on sale for $10. So that means if it's on sale for $10 and it was a 50% sale, you would know you would just have to double this amount and the original price would be 20. So the discount on the DVD is 50%. It is on sale for $10. What is the original price of the DVD? $20. Okay, so now let's see if you could do it. I want you to do all by yourself. So the discount on a package of socks is 15%. It is on sale for $17. What is the original price of the socks? Question mark. So the discount on a package of socks is 15%. It is on sale for $17. What is the original price of the socks? So I want you to try to do this all by yourself. I want you to pause right here and do it. So 3, 2, 1, pause. Okay, so by now you should have already finished it. So let's go ahead and jump straight in. So of course, the very first thing you do is subtract the percent from 100. So I'm going to be doing 100 minus 15, which honestly doing it like this, 5, 10. So that would be 85%. I could do that mentally. If you had to do it to the side too, that's perfectly fine. Then we're going to go ahead and insert it into our formula. So remember it's parts equals the percent over 100 times whole. So what is the part? We know that it's whatever number they give us here. It's going to be 17. Well, whatever number they give us, that was already discounted. That's the part, not just any number. So the discounted number is going to be the part. So it's going to be 17 equals the percent over 100. Remember not to use this percent, use the new percent. It's going to be 85 over 100 times W because we're looking for the whole. So 85 divided by 100, we're just going to move the decimal point 2 places to the left. So it's going to be 0.85 times W, and then we're going to bring down 17. So, of course, what we're going to do here, we're going to divide 0.85 on both sides to get W by itself. So it's going to be 0.85 divided by 0.85. So, of course, these cancel each other out, and it's just going to be W. And then we just had to divide this. I'm going to use a calculator. And that answer is going to be 20. So the original price, I'll just put it here, is $20. So the discount on a package of socks is 15%. It is on sale for $17. What is the original price of the socks? It is $20 after doing this equation. I hope you guys all understood on how to do discounts and markups when it comes to percents. Honestly, markups, I know I couldn't find any examples. Your textbook didn't have any examples with markups, which was kind of annoying. But for your homework, I will make sure you guys get discount questions. But doing markups is basically the same thing. It's literally the same thing. So I hope you guys all learn how to work with discounts and markups, and I hope you guys have a great day. God bless.